Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa sahlan, you're welcome back. In this lesson, we want to look at the word a and the. We know how important these two words are in the usage of the English grammar, because when you say a man using the word a, it shows that this man is an indefinite person. Why when you say the man, that shows definiteness. So these two are both definite and indefinite articles, or we can call it particles. In the Arabic language, we do not have specific words to represent this, but there are ways in which they are understood and known. How? For a man in the Arabic language, we know rajulun. So when you hear the word rajulun, it simply means a man. How do we know? I will tell you. While for ar-rajulu, it simply means the man. So we can conclude that the alif and lam, which is being attached to the word rajulu here, makes it to become definite. So when I say rajulun, a man, that is indefinite. But when I say ar-rajulu, it means the man. So that is definite. How do we now understand this better? Now consider the word baytun also, and al-baytu. Baytun, a house, al-baytu, the house. This is to say that any word in the Arabic language could be made to be definite or indefinite. To make it indefinite, it is the original word having a tanween, like when we say baytun. To make this same word indefinite, we simply attach alif and lam to the word to give us al-baytu. One rule you need to note down is that both the tanween and the al article, the alif and lam article, do not work together. So it will be wrong for someone to say al-baytun, or for you to say ar-rajulun. It is wrong. You choose between the two. Either you say rajulun with the tanween, or you say ar-rajulu without the tanween but with the alif and lam article. Another thing is that this alif and lam in the Quran, especially when there are letters which are classified based on this alif and lam. Some letters are called the huruf al-shamsiyya, and some other letters are called the huruf al-qamariyya. This we had treated in the previous episode. You can click on the link above to watch it over. Now, let's come back to our book An-Nahwu al-Wadih and discuss the topic of today. Here we have the topic Al-Mu'arrafu bil-Alifi wal-Lam. Now, Al-Amthila, we have examples. The first example says, Al-Kitabu fil khizanati. The book is in the safe. Can you see? Al-Kitabu, the book. Al-Khizanatu, the safe. Can you see? I'm adding the, because the alif and lam attached to these two words have made them to become definite words. Number two, we have Saqatatil ajalatu fin nahri. The wheel fell in the river. So you can see al-ajalatu, the wheel, and nahru, the river, the. Number three, we have inkasara al-misbahu, the lamp broke. So al-misbahu, the lamp. Number four, we have waqa'atil qurratu fil hadiqati. The ball fell into the garden. The ball fell into the garden. Now we have fazatil madrasatu fi sibaqi. The school won or came victorious in the competition. Now we have al-bahthu, which is research and detailed explanation of this topic. We have al-asma'u allati fi awwaliha al-alif wal-lam. He's saying that the nouns, all the nouns we saw in the examples that have alif and lam at the beginning, fil amthilati sabiqa, in the previous example, yadullu kullun minha ala shay'in muayyanin ma'rufin. Each of those nouns are pointing to a particular specific thing. Ma'ruf in lana which are known to us, fahiya idan ma'arif. And because of this, all these nouns, since they are pointing towards things that we already know, they are definite nouns, ma'arif. Fal-kitabu wal-khizanatu, because the word al-kitabu, which is the book, and al-khizanatu, the safe. Mathalan, for an example, la yuradu bihima ayyu kitabin. They are not meant to be used for any book, for just any book. Aw ayyatu khizanatin, or just any safe. No. Wa innama yuqsadu bihima kitabun khasun, but they are being used to point specifically to specific book, wa khizanatun khassa, and to a specific safe. Ma'lumatun lisami, which are known to the listener. So if I should say the book al-kitabu, you know the book I'm talking about, or I say al-khizana to the safe. وكذلك يقال في بقية الأسماء التي دخلت عليها الألف واللام. This explanation we've given is the same we would give for the other nouns that appear in the previous examples. وفي غيرها, in any other place that you see any word appearing with the alif and lam article. Here we have al-qaida, the rule, which will help us to understand this better and simplify the topic for us. Al-qaida, the rule says, إذا دخلت الألف واللام على اسم النكرة. He says, when alif and lam are introduced into an indefinite noun. We know what an indefinite noun is, like the word bintun, a girl, rajulun, a man, waladun, a boy. These are indefinite. If alif and lam are introduced into this words, into words of the like of this, ja'alathu ma'rifa, the alif and lam that are introduced will make these words to become definite words. Here we have tamrinat, we have short sentences to solve. Tamrinul awwal, the first one says, ij'alil asma al-atiya ma'arifa. The following nouns, make them to become definite nouns. ثم ضعها في جمل مفيدة. Then put them into complete and beneficial sentences. The first one we have jamalun, which is a camel. I can simply say ata'amtul jamala. I fed the camel. So al jamala here because from what? Jamalun. The next is thalabun. Thalabun means a fox. So to make it the fox, I'll simply say athalabu. So an example, I can simply say athalabu haywanun makirun. The fox is a deceptive animal, an animal which has plot, which make plots. So you can do the same for the rest of the other words. Tamrin al-thani, exercise number 2, it says ij'alil ma'arif allati fil jumal al-atiya nakiratin. All of the definite nouns in the following sentences, you are to change these indefinite nouns into indefinite. Number one, we have nudhifa shari'u. The street is what? The street is cleaned or is maintained, like it is purified and cleaned. I can say nudhifa shari'un. A street is being cleaned. Number two, we have inkasaratil mistaratu. The ruler broke. We will say inkasarat mistaratun. Number three, we have ishtaral walidul mibrata. The parents bought al mibrat. What is al mibrat? Al mibrat bimana what we call sharpener, like sharpener. So here we can say ishtaral walidun mibratan. A parent bought sharpener. Now you can solve for the rest of them. Or let me solve number 4. Number 4, we have kabal jawadu. The horse slipped. So you can say kaba jawadun. Tamrin thalith, exercise number 3, we have imla il faragh fil jumal al atiya. You have to complete the spaces in the following sentences bi asma'in mu'arrafatin bil alif wal lam tunasibu kulla jumlatin. Complete the following spaces, complete the following sentences by filling the gaps with appropriate words which are made definite by simply adding alif and lam to the words. Now I'm going to pick 3 out of this exercise and you solve the remaining. I'll pick number 1, 3 and 5. Okay, let's go. Yasna'ul dash al-abwab. We say Yasna'ul najjaru al-abwaba. The carpenter is producing doors. Number 3, we have yuhadhibu dash at-talamidha. Yuhadhibu al-muallimu at-talamidha. The teacher is training the what? The pupils. Number 5, we have tunditu ta'ama. I can say an-naru tundiju ta'ama. The fire is what? Cooking or roasting the food. Tamrin Rabi, exercise number 4, we have 1 which says Kawin arba'a jumalin ismiyatin. You are to form 4 nominal sentences. Yakunul mubtada'u fiha mu'arrafan bil alif wal lam. The mubtada, mubtada, the first noun in each of these nominal sentences should be a noun that has alif and lam, which makes it to be a definite noun. I could simply say al-waladu muhadhabun. The boy is well mannered. You can solve the remaining. Number 2, we have kawin arba'a jumalin fi'liyatin. You are also to solve to form 4 verbal sentences. Al-maf'ulu bihi mu'arrafan bil alif wal lam. The object of the sentence in these 4 sentences should be having alif and lam as the definite article. So here we can simply say daraba ustadun al-walada. You can solve the remaining. Number 3, we have kawin arba'a jumalin fi'liyatin tashtamilu ala ismin majrurun mu'arrafin bil al. You are also to form 4 nominal sentences. Each of them should have a noun which appears after ism, after what harful jar, to make it majrur. I can say kataba ustadun ala saburati. A teacher wrote on the board. Tamrinun fil insha'iz on what? Grammatical expression. Here we are to ishrah ma ta'rifu an kulli fasli min fusuli sana bi ibaratin sahihatin bihaythu tashtamilu kullu ibaratin ala arba'ati asma'in mu'arrafatin bi al. You are to explain everything you know about each of the seasons we have in a year, in the year, bi ibaratin sahiha, with correct expressions in such a way that each of the expression will contain 4 nouns. Al-arbatin asma'i mu'arrafatin bi al, which all of them should have each of the expressions should have a noun, and this noun should have what? Al. MashaAllah. So here is the expression. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the understanding. When next we meet, we shall move on to another very important topic, which is ad-damir, the pronouns. Until then, make sure you like, share with your friends, and your comment at the comment section. Do not forget to press the join button to join our membership for members only content. Until we meet, jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum